Well, once again, we're back for another exciting edition of Psychic Sundays Live with your host, Sally Diane.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to our favorite hour of the week, right here on Psychic Sundays Live with all of our YouTube friends. And we love seeing you every Sunday, or at least seeing you in the chat. And I would love to meet you in person. So if you would like a reading in person with me, you can contact the spa near the tracks at 519-272-1293. Or better yet, let's get an online reading. Send an email to info@sallydiane.com and we'll get an online reading scheduled for you. Okay, so are we ready to get started?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I gotta explain something to you guys.
Yeah, I beat her up again. I'm kidding.
No, it was my overconfidence that did it. I was stepping up on a curb, and the curb was this high, and I stepped up this high, and so ran my toe into the curb and just kept going forward and did a face plant right there.
And a knee plant and an elbow plant.
And a glasses plant.
Oh, yeah, she needs new glasses, too. Get in line. Get in line for glasses.
Yeah.
So you ready to get going here?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Who we got first? La Familia Costa. What's coming for me in finances?
Okay. Okay, so I had a feeling that I was going to see something like this. There's a saying, your attitude determines your altitude. And what the card's telling me is that, if you took charge of your own, future, and, it says be strong there, be strong, be confident. But it also says that you're still worried about, you've had some bad experiences, and so you're a little gun shy because you're worried about things happening, and perhaps a little too worried because you're also easily manipulated. So somebody might be giving you advice that's not to your best advantage. Your best strategy financially is 100% take charge and take accountability. You can succeed on your own with no one to thank but yourself. Okay, so who's next?
Next we got Angie.
Hi, Angie.
In January, after 4 months of dating Sam, will he be open to dating exclusively? She dated somewhere, she made something else for us. Like, it was automatically going to be exclusive.
Well, I know. It's kind of like, it feels like you're expecting more from him than he's willing to promise. Okay, and this is another one that's talking about that confidence, because you're so worried about the title and all of this, and you're so worried about what you don't know, that it says right here, if you want him to be exclusive, just be yourself. Don't expect anything from him. Don't ask him to define the relationship. He sees you as a lovely, loving, creative woman who has a lot of qualities that he likes. So just relax and enjoy it. Because this, worrying about things is not the way to go with this guy. Just relax, enjoy the relationship, and it should last a long time.
Welcome back, Rosie's Fairies. What do you see from Marie and Ryan?
Okay. Rosie and Ryan. Okay. Rosie's Fairies. Okay, so I do see that you're going through a really good time now, and it feels like you feel closer to him right now, and you feel like there's more of an opening, and there's more of an exchange of I want to say affection. That's not quite the way it goes. It's an exchange of confidence and trust. Okay, so right now Ryan's closer to you than he's ever been to anybody. I think the best thing you can do is when he starts talking about the reasons why he doesn't want to be committed and why he doesn't want to be in a marriage or whatever. When he talks about all the reasons why he doesn't want to move forward, just ignore him. Seriously, just ignore him. This guy does care a lot about you. And the worst you can do is be a nervous Nelly about him. Just relax. He likes you. He likes you a lot.
Well, alrighty then.
Sure.
What does Shar want to know? How the fuck the Taurus currently views me? What?
I know. That's okay, well, we'll see.
Oh, I put the dough in the wrong place.
It's got a W.
All right, I want to know how F currently views me.
All right. I interpret it the same way, just so you know. Okay. Sharbar and F the Taurus. Okay, so it looks like you want to know how he currently views you. He thinks this relationship is going forward quite nicely. He sees you as being an honest person, and he likes that. He has been on the bad side of, say, a gaslighting and manipulative kind of situation. So he sees you in a good light. And that's yours to screw up if you want to. But right now he sees you as being one of the more honest people and one of the most non-manipulative people he's ever been with. So that's a good view for him to have.
And our next victim is Marianne.
Hi, Miriam.
Marianne would like to know what she needs to know for December.
Okay, so we'll take a look. All right. My. Well. Okay, so December, this card right here, the Nine of Wands, says, if you want to, you can take it easy, go on a vacation, just chill out for December, if that's what you really want to do. But they are also telling me that December is a month where you can really set yourself up for next year. You can make your own opportunities in December. So December is going to go the way you want to. If you want to chill or if you want to manifest. You can do either one. But I don't think you can do both.
All right. Next, we have Haunting Live. How will the rest of the week look for us?
Okay. Okay, just on a side note, Haunting Live, I'm getting kind of feelings of like fingernails on a chalkboard kind of thing. That there's a situation kind of around you that easily annoys you, and you're being advised not to take the bait. So let's see what the cards could tell you for the upcoming week. Okay, so you remember what I said about annoyances, right? That is going to be around you. The kind of it's just you're going to have to deal with exactly the kind of situations that drive your blood pressure up. And my suggestion is meditate, be calm, don't let it get to you. You know, keep a lot of lavender on you. All right, but these two, I like this for the upcoming week. It does say that your intuition is working really well. And so this might be a good week to act on your intuition. And also you've got the Three of Coins, which tells me that you've got something coming up for you. The Three of Coins can be work or business related. But I do see some plans coming ahead. And this feels almost expected. So, looks like a pretty good week to me.
All righty.
Okay.
All right. We already did that one. Toxic Wave
Hi.
wants to know about the upcoming week.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so sorry. I'm always sorry when I do that. When I look at the week ahead, you're dealing with material, money, finances, prosperity kind of issues. And it feels like this is expected and maybe even planned for, but it also looks like you may have an ace up your sleeve. So there's that. You have the Tower, but the Tower is really positively aspected. So this week, something is going to give. And not everybody's going to see it as a good thing, but for you it is. Okay.
All right. And next we have Patricia.
Hi, Patricia.
When do you think she'll be able to buy a new car? What do the cards say about that? Or new to her car?
Okay. It really felt like I was looking at March because I got that feeling when there's like road dirt all over everybody's car. March. So yeah. Yes, when I do feel like it's March. Also, be willing to negotiate. Know what kind of car you're buying. It just feels like these two cards together are kind of telling me that you should be willing to negotiate a bit for the car.
Okay then.
Yeah, if you're not confident doing that, then get somebody to help you out with it.
So what was the time frame there?
March.
All right. Next we've got
Hi,
Benafsha.
Marcy. Hi, Benafsha.
Benafsha wants to know about the rest of the year. What do we
Okay.
got there? 15 days?
Wait. It's the 8th, right? So it's a little bit more than
Oh,
50.
geez, I'm looking at the damn time.
22.
Oh, no.
Okay, so Monopsha wants to know about the next 22 days. Let's see what. See what the. Oh, 23. Sorry. December is 31 days.
We're not doing well here with the math and the counting. We should probably stop.
Okay, so first off, what can you expect for the rest of the year? It doesn't look like much is going to be happening. You got these fives here, and they just seem to be working against each other. It feels like everybody's trying to do something, but it's sort of like the top management's already on vacation, sort of thing. Having said that, though, when you get toward the end of the year, start looking at what opportunities are coming up for 2025. Because close to the end of December, you're going to hear about opportunities coming up for 2025 that maybe you should take advantage of. Okay.
All right. And our next querent is Kara.
Hi, Kara. Just got a new part-time job. Well, congratulations.
I wanted to know the right timing to leave that job and have something better to replace it.
All right.
So you've barely started and you want to move on already. Must be a pretty shitty job.
One foot on out the door and the other on a banana peel. Okay, so the very first thing the cards say is you're not going to be able to leave as soon as you'd like. So kind of settle in, get to know the people, think of positive things. Oh, there. You've got that four of coins. There's more possibilities surrounding this job than you think there is. So you've actually gotten yourself into a better place than you're giving yourself credit, or you're giving the job credit for. Yeah. Okay, so I'm getting like this 4, and I'm not sure whether I'm looking at 4 weeks or 4 months, but it feels like the probationary period it's kind of like you are stuck there a while, but once you get to know the people there, you'll be glad you're there. So
stick it out for a little while.
Yeah, don't be in such a hurry to leave.
Next, we got Speak Knowledge, who's looking for a message from Spirit.
Okay. Speak Knowledge. Spirit message. Boy, I'm getting water and equilibrium. So imagine that's telling you that things are going to work much better for you if you kind of get a balance on your emotions. So try not to let your imagination get the better of you or your emotions. Just strength, 7 of Wands, and the Moon. Okay, so Speak Knowledge. Spirit is reminding you that you are stronger than you think. And there's also this idea of your intuition being a lot more keen than you give it credit for. So Spirit really wants you to pay attention to your gut feelings, pay attention to your intuition, because it's trying to guide you and you don't always listen. And this one's in an interesting spot, and it's just kind of saying that sometimes the seat or the position that everybody wants isn't really the best one to have. And so consider that when you're looking for a position. Okay. And thank you for listening, Speak Knowledge.
Okay, what we got next here? Sean G. Oh, she needs guidance for her love life. Like, do you mean like instructions?
Guidance for your love life. I think that's called the Kama Sutra, isn't it? Okay, Sean G's love life.
What was that popular book?
The Kama Sutra.
No.
Oh, The Joy of Sex.
Joy of Sex. Wow, wait, can you shuffle those cards any longer?
Well, I wanted to make sure I shuffled all the spots off. Well, the very first thing you get is the Nine of Cups, which says you get what you're asking for. You get what you want. You have the World again, and the Four of Coins. It's interesting because these two together are talking about, you know, a love relationship coming your way that you should be announcing off the rooftops. You know, exactly what you want, exactly as passionate and as big, and yet you've got this Four of Coins here, and it's kind of talking about you holding your heart close to your chest and keeping your feelings to yourself. And you wanted guidance on your love life. The best thing is to let your feelings be known. That doesn't mean to say I love you on the first date, but yeah, let your feelings be known. Don't be afraid of being a little vulnerable. Okay, and Toxic Waves in person next time you're in Phoenix. Oh yeah, because I wanna paint Route 66 on RV. Okay, cool Libra.
Cool Libra, we'll have a vehicle by spring of 2026.
2025.
All right.
Pessimist. Cool Libra. Thanks, Marcy. I hope I heal quick too. The good news is it didn't circulate under my eye, so there's that. Okay, cool Libra. Cool Libra wants a vehicle. Cool Libra wants some cool wheels.
Were we out of Band-Aids?
Oh, that's right. I was going to put a Band-Aid on that. Disregard the barked up knuckle. Ooh, okay. So
That's what you get for punching the pavement.
that's what it is. It is. I went all Scottish on the pavement. Head-butted it, punched it. Okay, so cool Libra. Don't be in such a hurry to get a car that you don't check it out properly. Because the dead center is that devil there. And so there is this idea that if you're in a hurry, you're gonna get what you ask for.
That could just be the card that represents XM, Sirius XM radio, because once they got your name and address, there's no end to those ads. We've got another deal for you.
Yeah, but they're giving me they are giving me May on that, and they're also saying be careful what you spend your money on.
All right, Braveheart.
You get what you give, dude.
Will there be any relationship next year or just fluff?
Okay, so we'll see what the cards have to say.
If it's just fluff, then stop making your own dolls for that.
Okay, so Braveheart. If you want a relationship that goes beyond fluff, you need to be ready, willing, and able to take the next step in a relationship, which means going into a committed relationship, an exclusive relationship. Be willing to think about kids and stuff like that. So, again, you get what you give. And if what you're giving is, I'll be ready someday, but not right now, well, then you'll get a non-fluff relationship someday, not right now. You've got some pretty strong cards here, so like they say, you get what you give.
Okay. All right, Diane, welcome back.
Hi, Diane.
Diane wants to know about the month and why it's so hard to get a job since she moved.
Okay, so we'll see what the... Okay, so you're asking why it's so hard since you've moved, and it has to do with the energies you're putting off. It makes me wonder if maybe you haven't unpacked everything, because it's kind of this feeling like you haven't settled in, so you're giving out scattered energies. And apparently people want organized personnel. Okay, so get your stuff organized, get your house organized, and that will make it easier to find a job. And that's just energy stuff. Okay, and what else? Yeah, and you did want to know about opportunities coming up, and you got the Fool, dead center, which is, I think, a very positive card. The Fool is the ultimate optimist, and it's saying believe in yourself and move forward. You know, the Fool is, even if the road ahead is totally blank, the Fool will still believe that there is opportunity around the next corner. And that's why opportunity finds the Fool so much.
All right, folks, we'll be right back. Well, folks, once again, it's time for Pick a Card. This time for the week starting December 9th.
December 9th, boy. Hard to believe we're almost 1/3 of the way through December already. Okay, so which card are you going to pick for your card? Are you going to pick card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? So let's pick card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. Did you pick card number 1? Well, if you pick card number 1, then your tarot card for the week is the Ace of Cups, the gift of the suit. This week brings you something new, something that will fulfill your heart, whether it's news of a new family member or a new romance. But you do have an emotional gift, a positive emotional gift coming your way this week. So enjoy. Did you pick card number 2? Well, if you pick card number 2, then your card is a 2 of Swords. And the 2 of Swords is about the 2 of Swords talks about separations and how we deal with separations. You are going to have to deal with a separation of sorts this week, and it's up to you to decide how whether you're going to handle it with dignity or not. So I would suggest you handle it with dignity. If you put a lot of negative emotions, you're likely to become unbalanced. Okay. Did you pick card number 3? Well, then your card for this week is the Falling Tower. And the Falling Tower is, anybody who reads the cards know that's not necessarily a good card. It talks about the catastrophic end of something. And you do have an ending happening this week. And it may be one that's hard to take. But the underlying message of the Falling Tower is that whatever is taken from you comes back twofold. So it's the creation and destruction are two different sides of the same coin. And this says that this, you might find this week destructive, but know that in its wake, there'll be something new created. Okay, and thank you for tuning in to Pick 3, Pick Card.
All right, folks, we're back from that 3-minute break. Well, that's a nice face you're making there.
Mm-hmm.
For the entire world to see. You forget about that, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
There's people who are tuning into the Pick a Card who don't know about the bruise on your head.
Oh, yeah. I did a face plant.
Yeah, well, the people that are watching the live show know that. But the people that are just watching the Pick a Card on its own, they're going to go, who put this beat up woman on camera?
Oh, my goodness. So are we ready to go?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. We got this one done. Gen X. All right. Should I take the insurance test or go in a different direction?
I don't know why you can't do both, but let's see what the cards have to say. Well, it looks like whatever path you choose, it does seem, it's kind of like you can't make any mistakes right now. It was funny because first thing I thought when you asked that question is, why can't you do both? The 6 of Wands reversed. And the 3 of Swords. Okay, so if you don't take the insurance test, you're always going to be wondering what if. This just seems like you can't lose in this. You know, if you take the test and you fail, then you take a different direction anyway. And if you take the test and pass, then you have a choice whether you want to continue on that path or again take a different direction.
Yeah, definitely take the test. At least you've got that eliminated. I mean, if it's just a test, then there doesn't seem to me much commitment to that. I don't know what the cost of this test is. Hopefully not much.
Oh, the Aries Princess.
A general love reading.
Okay.
Boy.
Let's see. So Aries, the Aries Love Princess, is looking for a general to love. Okay. Got it. Looks like you're still healing from your last relationship. Still healing and sending barbs, I see. My goodness. Ooh. Okay, so you want a general love reading, and basically the cards are saying you're not really ready for something new. It feels like you're still dealing with bitterness from your last relationship. And you need to cure that first, because that's something they'll spill over into whatever relationship comes into your life right now. Okay, so
Okay.
lover guy.
Rubber Guy 79. Who would like a message from Spirit using the runes? If you have none so yet, folks, subscribe.
All right, so message from Spirit. Okay, so you have Kenaz right here, which is torch. And that's the very first thing that Spirit's saying, is that this is time for you to get active, to, just to light a fire. All right. Yes, don't wait for something to happen to you. You get active. You light the fire, and that brings that brings opportunity, prosperity, and more rewards than you think. So go ahead. Don't be afraid to make the first move right now. This is also a time of joy around your family. So whatever the family relationship may be right now, it just seems to be going exceptionally well. So it looks like you have a good Christmas. You do get to see a couple more people than you were actually expecting to see, and it does look like when you go into when you go into 2025, there is a new addition to your family. Okay.
Is my older sis okay?
Okay.
Did we already do a question for Toxic Wave?
Yes.
All right, well, one question per night there, folks.
Oh, okay.
And besides, isn't that a relative? So you got permanent access anyway. Give a dingle. Good morning, Sushama. How's India today? I have applied for a job, but the salary is not that good. Should I do the job or apply somewhere else? Will I get a good job as a professor?
Okay, so it feels like you really haven't committed to anything.
Still.
Still. Okay, so let's see what the energies are around you right now. Doesn't feel like you should take a job that's less than. It feels like you have a strong support group around you, because basically it says that there are people who will help you find a better position. Sushama, other than it feels like the next 3 months might be a little bit slow. Just saying. But overall, when we look ahead between now and well into 2025, the cards say that your life is headed in a good direction, and you are headed toward what you are looking for in life. So don't get too impatient with a little bit of a lull, and don't just grab the first thing that comes along. Grab the right thing, because it looks like 2025 is going to be a year that's going to bring you the things that you want.
Woohoo! Magnets Millions. Hi, Sally. Has Sal told his friends/sisters about me?
Ooh. Okay, so let's see.
Magnets Mills. Hold on a second. Magnets Mills. I don't understand why you can't ask that Sal directly. Like, if you're in a relationship, then by not asking him, and this is obviously early relationship. If you're thinking the friends and sisters don't know about you yet, but not communicating it at this point, what are you setting yourself up for? Like, we're not going to answer that because you have to ask Sal yourself. As simple as that. And if you
Yeah.
know who his friends are, if you know who his sisters are, just go, hey, has he talked about me?
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to get into a relationship with somebody, you have to be willing to just look them square in the eye and say anything to them.
Anyhow, moving on. Adam R. I recently had a setback, and I'm wondering if you still see my strength and energy coming back to me.
It doesn't seem to be something that's too much to ask. Okay, do I see your strength and energy coming back? Yes. Do I see that right now you might be pushing yourself a little further faster than you should? Yes, I see that as well. So go at the pace that you're supposed to go at. Don't push yourself too much, but know that you are headed in the right direction. Yeah. This is a really good card for your reading to end on. And you were asking about energy, and you got a torch.
And next we have Emily.
Hi, Emily.
I just applied to waive my dorm requirement to afford to transfer schools. Will they accept my application? You have to apply to not live in a dorm?
It depends on the school you go to. So,
But if you want to transfer schools anyway.
yeah, it looks like that had to do with a money thing. So there's dorm fees. That's why. And the colleges want their dorm fees. So yes, they will accept your application. But as far as a dorm requirement, if you're just doing it to save money, they're going to say, well, you can live in the dorm, you can, or not, you're still going to have to pay for it. So,
It's a weird thing.
yeah.
And next we have Brother Chris.
Hi, Brother Chris.
With what happened on Thursday, how will the meeting be on Monday in Stratford?
Okay. So, and we will keep you in our thoughts and prayers, Brother Chris. And we'll see how the meeting is going to go on Monday.
What are we thinking and praying about or for?
Oh, he lost his dad. It seems to, it feels like it's going to get, it's kind of like, even though you're worried about maybe it being a fool's journey, says you're going to hit pay dirt right away, and it is going to put everything into balance. So yes, I think that the meeting shall go quite well.
Excellent. Good way to start the week then. Wendy Basiro. What's my purpose in this lifetime?
Wow.
Wendy, that's just that's just takes too long to answer here on this platform in this format. That's a pretty heavy one. And most people never find out. So there's that.
Yeah.
But
you should go to my website and read my article on meditation and follow the instructions on meditation. Because once you get good at meditating, you can use it as a tool to talk to your guides. And they will answer all those sorts of questions for you.
Yeah. Sometimes I think people who are looking for a purpose in life are expecting that purpose to be something grandiose and big and groundbreaking and stuff like that, instead of maybe something simple as your purpose in this lifetime is to take care of this specific person. It could be as simple as that, although the actual doing that isn't.
Oh, Suzanne, I did a face plant and broke my glasses and my forehead.
So, Wendy, we wish you luck with that. Like Sally says, go to the website or send Sally an email and she can guide you through some of this stuff. Speaking of email, let's see what that is. info@sallydiane.com. Look at that. And if you want to get a reading from Sally in person, call the Spawn Near the Tracks at 519-272-1293. All right, who is next?
Seashells.
Oh, I got Leona.
Oh, Leona. Okay.
Leona wants to know from Spirit what's important to know right now.
Okay, so we'll see. What does Leona need to know right now? Well, that's a pretty good card. Okay, so you're going into a good period of your life. You have a decision coming up, and it's saying, decide what you. It's sort of one of these A, B. It just choose the one that makes you happy. Don't let yourself get pulled into indecision, because it feels like both of them, they're different but equal. It does say that you are headed toward getting the things that you want from life. So be willing to accept some of the challenges that life has handed you before. Life will be handing you now. And as you go into the spring, you're also going to find that things flow over into your relationships. So even your relationships are favorably aspected. You did something to bring up some good karma.
Okay. Next, we have SR Kish, who wants to know about the work week.
Work week. Mm-hmm. And the cards say, well, looks like things are going to be happening pretty fast. I think they're making some big plans for the next year, and this is a good time for you to pay attention. Keep your ear to the ground. That's just a figure of speech. I don't expect you to really have your ear to the ground. Okay, so it says that things are moving ahead fast. They're making there's a lot of plans, and it does say that there's something there that you can grab onto. Okay, so you've got Chariot and Wands this week. Wands are fiery, so this is a week for you to be making plans for next year and thinking about what you want to be doing at work this time next year. Okay.
All right. Next, we got Seashells.
Hey, Seashells.
My question is, there a baby soon to come in the family? My sister-in-law had a rushed marriage, and I keep feeling it's coming from her this holiday season.
Well, they say the first could come at any time and the rest take 9 months. That got a little bit of a chuckle. Okay, so let's see. Oh, yeah, somebody's pregnant. Ooh, somebody's pregnant. Yes, Seashells. Okay, so yeah, I think that your sister-in-law had a rushed marriage, and so yeah, I think that you might find a little one on the way there. There is this idea that I worry that not everybody in the family, in your sister-in-law's family, is going to be kind about it, because I just kind of seen her be up against some nasty kind of gossip and sort of in-law problems. In-law, outlaw, however you look at it. But yeah, I would say that your sister-in-law is probably the one. And when I was shuffling the cards, the Empress card flipped over, and the Empress is standardly known in the deck as the pregnant lady.
All right, I'm going to do some paraphrasing here. What does Saeed think of me after I conveyed my thank you message to him through his mother?
Okay. So that's to me.
What do you mean? Well, that's the question that H.O. asked.
Yes. Okay. So I don't think okay. So first off, he thinks of you the same way he thought of you before. You know, it's nice that you said thank you to his mom, that you were respectful and all that. But he liked you before, and he would have liked you even if you hadn't sent a message. He is thinking about how the relationship can move along going forward, and it does look like you're going into a relationship that does have a good balance there. So smile.
Well, there you go. He is thinking about you. Good to go. Magnum Millions has changed their question to, will Sal and I grow together in 2025?
You're really focused on Sal, aren't you? Okay, so Magnum Millions and Sal. Well, you make it to the summer anyway.
That does not. Make it to the summer,
Yeah.
and after that,
After that, it's a little up in the air. Because there's this idea of, it looks like that's where you kind of hit a wall in the relationship. Although there is a potential for it, there is a good potential for it to go beyond that. So how it progresses past the summer depends on how you handle a rough patch in the relationship.
so is that a nag there in the middle?
That
Yeah.
that
A nagging mare.
yeah okay, nagging mare, yeah.
All right, so chill on that whole long-term relationship stuff. All right, it's gonna happen, but don't push it, because then it's a door that locks. Firefly Magic wants to know how the Scorpio's gonna react when they tell him he's badly handling work changes, and there's upsetting people with the way he's handling work changes.
Ooh. Okay. So, what happens when we show Scorpio a steel spine? Where's the question again?
How will Scorpio react if I tell him the
There. Okay, got it. Actually, it's kind of a funny thing, because I think that Scorpio will react badly, but however you convey that message, it reflects well on you. So basically, Firefly Magic, you don't need to worry about Scorpio a day. Not one single day. But you actually should tell him that he's badly handling work changes.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah, well, it gives him a chance to behave poorly at work.
Can you sit up?
Sure.
There you go. Well, I don't see any more questions.
Okay.
We've got a few minutes to wrap up. Anything you want to say to folks?
Okay, so, folks, I hope you have a great week. Make sure you visit my website. I have...
Wendy snuck in with a question at the end there.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, all right, let's get that up on screen. Do you see Dave and I separating or staying together? Ooh, sure, a heavy hitter right at the end there, Wendy.
What do you want? Okay, so... It really feels like you're wondering if you should care or not. Okay, so this is really, you want to know if you're separating or staying together. Actually, I think you're separating because I see somebody better coming into your life. But I get the feeling from you that you're kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other, whether you want to stay with him or not, which is not a really good reason to stay with somebody. But I see somebody coming into your life that you'll be glad came into your life. Okay.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's not a bad reason for leaving.
No, not at all.
Okay, then. Back to where we were of saying good night, folks.
Good night, folks. If you want to read him with... Oh, I was telling them to visit my website. Make sure you...
Go for it.
Visit my website. You can read some of the articles that I've written and get some more information on getting a reading from me. I offer readings both in person and online. Yeah. And other than that, everybody have a great week.
What does that mean? All right, let's close it out.
Okay, good night, everybody.